we added a LCD
We are
display.
here studying about the Max gate operators, and this is the son of the owner that giving us a little lesson over here, Matthew.
Yeah.
And we all pretty much love their product, amazing product. And go ahead, Matthew.
So, like I was saying, this is an integration of all the boards we had before, simplifying the product. And we added a lot of cool features like this LCD display. With the USB drive, you can actually do firmware updates with it by plugging a stick in. So not only can you get the log through the stick, you can update the firmware through that port. We also added opening and closing speed control. And now we don't have primary and secondary operators anymore. It's just everything has this board, kind of more like industry standards. So now both operators have opening and closing speed control.
When you say primary, secondary, the master and slave for swing gates,
yeah.
Now it's just a matter of just this one operator and it controls both sides of the gate?
Two operators, but they're not designated as a master and a slave.
Yeah, so you would have another operator with the same board,
okay, I see.
and they connect like this.
I see.
And then you can really dial in the speed. Say you have different geometry with swing gate, or you have like actuators. We have a closing speed control, so it's one board to control two actuators if you have bipart, and you can control the closing speed control so they come together. So it's very.
So the arms look different for the master and the slave, right?
No. These are just two different models.
Okay, two different models. Okay.
Yes. And then we added opening and closing ERD. Before we only had ERD for both directions.
That's the sensitivity?
Yes. And then we added all these cool dip switches. Like one of the dip switches, it makes this operator class 3 and 4, so it's able to go 16 inches per second. So out of the box, you can have a fast commercial operator. And you can change polarity with like the stop, because before our stop was just normally open and some other brands are normally closed. So now you can make it normally closed or normally open. We what else did we do here? We added solar mode.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So it's automatically.
So when the solar mode's on, in between cycles, it'll go to sleep mode, turn off all these LEDs, turn off the display, and just this light will flash every once in a while. And as soon as it gets a command, everything wakes up. It gives power back to the safety devices, to the center loop, safety loop, because you don't need power to those devices when you're sitting idle for solar. So it
say that
saves.
there's a maglock delay.
Beneficial to do that.
What is the maglock delay doing?
Yeah, there's a maglock delay.
So how is it efficient?
Because if you have a maglock, you need one leaf to open first, the other one to open it later, and then opposite when you close. So you can't have them go together because then they'll jam.
In general, there's no maglock. That in all operators have maglock delay, or it's just something.
Most will have that. Yes.
Yeah, but most
Wouldn't it be beneficial when battery in use to do the same thing as the solar mode for everything to go off in a way?
When batteries in use, yeah. I mean, we can.
That's as an upgrade, something you have.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that can be done through firmware updates. You know,
When there's no electricity and it's
to automatically put
just
it in solar.
it doesn't take too much, but still, you can turn it off and it's gonna give
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I mean, it
Beautiful
would
products,
give you a lot
very
more
strong,
standby time.
reliable,
Yes.
can last
Because
for years
our
and years.
operators, because they're brushless, they're
And
super efficient.
we installed a
But,
lot of them, and we never had any
where we
issues.
kinda
We never
had
heard back
difficulties
from
before
clients
solar, so we had a lot
complaining
of
about it.
idle drop.
We had one project that the gates were extremely heavy going against the hill, and the other gates in the industry couldn't make it.
Matthew,
We brought those guys up, and since then we never heard from them.
Yeah, so it's just basically
Thank you guys
it's a
for
more
watching.
simple product.